Hey guys, it's Neon. Welcome to Impromptu English with Neon. And today I have some very good piece of news, which is that one of my writings, a prose poem, got published in my university journal. So it's Resonance. It's the fourth volume of Resonance. It's our bilingual creative writing journal. So it's not actually the first time that one of my writings got published in Resonance. So in the third volume as well, which was the last volume, you can see here Neontology of Descartes Cogito, Muhammadul Islam Neon, page number 50. So yeah, here it is. So it's a 2-page poem. If you're interested, I'll think about doing another video reading out this poem. So please drop by in the comments if you're interested. So today I want to read out my new writing that got published. So it's in the very beginning of the journal, so it's Living in the City. So before I go there, I would just like to preface this by saying that this part, the topic that I wrote that got published, it was actually one of the course requirements that I had to do for one of the courses I did under Anika Sabha ma'am. So she is also part of the Resonance team. She is a co-advisor. So for the course, which was called The Urban Novel, it's a literature course, we had to write about Dhaka city, and I think, as far as I remember, we had to write in about 250 words. So it has to be poetic, but it also had to be in sentence form. It's not like normally in poems, line by line or stanza by stanza. So the other people who also published their pieces are also from that course. You see Arfin Akhtar is there. So one of my my writing was also selected to be published. So I'm very glad about that. So I think I'll start reading. The title Drishti, of course, refers to the power of sight. So we had to select one specific aspect of Dhaka city, and I chose the aspect of sight, or lack thereof, as you'll see when I read the prose poem. So let's start. Although Drishti, which is Dhaka, is a city of 20 million, the inhabitants see not a soul. It is always their phone screens they are looking at when they venture outside, or at the savvy, equally unrelenting faces of the salesmen, or at the CNG driver's eyes for a battle of fares. But never at the horde of other people traveling the streets alongside them. Even while crossing the main road, the Drishtizens see the approaching vehicles not as modes of transport for living, breathing humans, but as obstacles to have to pass through, as if they're playing Mario. So Mario is of course the legendary game. Even the drivers themselves look at road crossers, among whom the straggling ones always earn a grunt of annoyance, as barriers in a race, just like Mario. The rickshawlas and the cycle users, though, find little trouble with the populous Drishti. They twist and turn and maneuver their way through the traffic. It is a wonder how the rate of accidents isn't higher than it already is. But not all the others in the streets of Drishti have their necks craned down on their phones. Some are hawkers, some beggars, and some young kids, no longer than 6, heckling people to buy a sticker pack for 10 taka. How many people would turn a cheek to even acknowledge the pleading voices, or even have the decency to say no pardon, rather than thinking of them as flies buzzing around for a while before moving away to the next blind collar neck? There is probably nobody in Drishti who goes out thinking of helping these poverty-stricken members of the populace. Not even a 10 taka note is premeditated to give them, never. Only if someone has changed by chance, I meant that if he or she had got some changes, like you give 100 taka, you get 10 taka notes or something. So only if someone has changed by chance, or if one is gifted with a big enough heart to overcome their technology-induced speed-craving lifestyle to actually take a look which is of course related to Drishti. Take a look, sight. Then and only then does Drishti live up to its name, albeit for a fleeting moment, for the sight is conditional on chance. Thank you everyone. Hope you enjoyed and hope you stay with me on my journey to become more fluent in English.